Wonderful. Why do the stupid chickens keep getting over here? So frustrating. Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to the Wild Huckleberry. It's been a weekend. Got some things accomplished, some things not accomplished. Went fishing. Kind of failed at that mission pretty good. We caught a few fish, but we didn't catch much. Of course, in comparison to everybody else in the club, Luna, in comparison to everybody else in the club, I mean, we caught some fish at least. We did okay. I ended up second in the tournament and had the big fish. That's not saying much, but at least I did do that good. Been working on the lawnmower. I'll show you some stuff about that here in a little bit, and tell you a little bit more about that too. And right now I'm coming out here to make the goats and the cows quit hollering at me, because they have been hollering at me. Been in there in the garage working on the lawnmower, and everybody, especially Clint down there, Clint has been screaming his head off at me. He's been frustrated with me because I haven't fed them yet, but I'll get it done here shortly. They'll be happy. There's a bat flying over. But I'll tell you guys a little bit more about the lawnmower and the weekend, but I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys fed so that they'll calm down just a little bit. Okay, I want to give you guys a little view from my side of things. You'll see right where the goats are, how they do. See, now this one's down here butting my leg. Oh, now he's behind me butting me, wanting me to go ahead and feed. Give me some food. Now he's stepping on my feet. This is what I'm going to deal with as I do this. I'll just give him a little bit in there. Thor, and say I'm trying to back up and Nico won't get out of the way. Yep. Okay. Anyway, I got to try to do this one-handed. And these guys want to get in the middle of everything. But I'll show you. See, now I'm trying to do this one-handed. Things have to be in the wrong spot. Everybody crowds around. Nobody wants to be left out. But they get right in the way. Make this dang near impossible. Move, Thor. You're in the way now, bub. I finally get them to stop for a second, and Thor gets right in front of me. And there's my girl. Still huge. Let her have a little bite. But now she's trying to push the thing down. Oh, great. And Thor has killed another one of my chickens. Wonderful. Why do the stupid chickens keep getting over here? So frustrating. So frustrating. All right. All right, everybody's got a little bite. Little one's got her own bowl. Oh, that's so difficult to do. Just gonna show you guys how I have to fight just heads in front of the bowls and everything every night. Anyway, guys, to try to follow up, we had a weekend of it. You know, I didn't get it very much accomplished yesterday because we went fishing, and then my daughter needed me to do something, and then my daughter needed me to do something else. So, you know, you got to do for your kids. You got to go and do what they need. And anyway, so this afternoon, my dad and I got out there messing with my lawnmower, trying to put it back together because I finally got the part in. I got 2 parts in for it, but I went out there to put the lawnmower back together, and I'll show you some video of that. That was an experience. I figured out some things, got it going, but there's still something just not quite going right, and I'll kind of say something about it at the end. I'll show you the video, show you what we did and such, and then I'll tell you at the end of it what's still happening with it, what's going on. But Anyway, like I said, fish tournament, I came in second and I had the big fish, but you can't say much for that because my big fish was 152 and second place was 251. So woo. And first place was 330 something. I mean, it was a rough day, a hard day of fishing. You'd think as long as I've been fishing I could do a little better than that. We caught a few small ones. Missed a bunch of fish. Had a bunch of fish, pick it up. I'd get back either no worm, part of my worm, something. Even had one break my line, and somehow I got my crankbait back that he was on when he broke my line. So that surprised me a whole lot. That doesn't usually happen. Usually the fish still has it in its mouth that it's running off. But anyway, it's been fun. It's amazing how short the weekends seem to be sometimes and how little you can seem to get accomplished. I'm trying to get that lawnmower finished and get so Lee can do some mowing and I can do some mowing. I need to mow Luna's pen, which I haven't finished the gate on yet. I swear, it's amazing to me how there's always something that pops up and messes with you. I just finally gonna have to go, I'm doing it, period. That's getting done. But I just got to do that. Haven't done it yet. And you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Anatolian shepherds and chickens, I don't understand one bit why those chickens think they need in that dang pen over there when they've got all this to free range in. Sometimes I realize it's something upsets them and they get excited and they fly. And then it seems like they can't figure out that they need to fly back over the fence again. They can't figure that out. But I'm pretty sure that was my, I had 2 black and white Americanas. I'm pretty sure that was the second one that now, so I don't have any of those left. Luckily I've still got a couple more, but I'm going to have to get some more Americanas because they're my favorites, some of my favorites. But it's just Anatolian shepherds are not good, and especially that one right there. He is not good with birds. He's going to do everything he can to kill any birds that come into his place. So anyway, like I said, I'll throw in the video here of the lawnmower, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. There's not a whole lot to it. I'm going to show you a video of some of the things we have to do with cleaning up water. Some of the stuff I did cleaning up water for the cows and for the chickens. They needed it in those in their separate things. I actually have a water leak in my big metal tub that I've been watering the goats in. Had to drag what I had used at one time for a brooder for just a few chicks. I drug it up there, made it their waterer for right now. I like that metal one better, but it's leaking because I filled it up this morning. Well, I filled it up last night and it was dry, completely dry this morning. Lee filled it up yesterday morning. It was completely dry last night. I mean, it's leaking. There's no doubt, and so I'm going to have to see if I can figure out where it's leaking and try to seal that off because I would like to use it. If not, it may become a planter. I don't know, or maybe something for the garden. We'll see. But I did go clean the big waterer for the cows, and that was kind of an adventure because they were in a frisky mood, and cleaned out the chicken stuff, and so I'll show you some of that too. But anyway, so you guys enjoy. Okay, I've been meaning to for a while to bring this wand down here because you see how dirty that gets down in the bottom. Well, now it's all nice and cleaned out. I need to do this one. Dump the water out of it. You can see the stuff on the bottom of it. And that just peels it right off. I love that. Oop, flipped it right over, didn't I? Oh yeah, I like that. Thor's barking at something. I think he ran the... I think he may have run one of the cows off. Clint, I believe, he ran him off. He gets tired of them after a little while. Alright, now I'm going to clean this out, see how this does. Other than spraying me big time. Does a pretty good job, except for the way it sprays back so much. Doesn't do too bad at all. Spraying myself pretty good. But yeah, that worked great. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a while. But that worked really, really good for cleaning these things out. Alright, now I just got to fill them back up and they will be much better. Just got to remember to bring this down here every time I get ready to do that. Alright, I'm going to use it. Hold on, babe. I'm going to use it to clean out the cows too. It's got a good bit of stuff on the sides, you know. Hang on, Nat is wanting to check it out. Darling, you don't want that water, it's nasty. It's dirty water. I'm trying to get this cleaned out where you can have clean water, okay? Dang horse flies. See, the flies are not on them right now. The biting flies, no, except for those darn horse flies. I guess I need something else. I guess I need something else that will get rid of the darn horse flies as well. Oh, baby, don't push it. She's sitting there, I'm trying to clean it out, and she's pushing. Look at her. She is feeling it tonight. Oh, now the horse flies are after me. And now it is clean and looks better. So I'm going to fill it back up with water until such time as it needs it again. I'm sure as soon as I walk away from this, the cows will be back down here wanting to check it out, because they were very much wanting to get into it and get a drink. So I'm sure they will be happy to shortly. Well, I finally got my new parts in for my lawnmower. Only been months in the making. So here's the part that we had before that was messed up right here on the front. It's where the pulley had gotten down on it and was messed up. Here's the new one where it's not messed up. It's already grease in here. And I have to install this. I have to put this in here. And then I also had to put the grease fitting in there. Which it goes right here. Got to be sure I get it in exactly the right spot on this part, because there's a groove around there, and that's where it's supposed to fit to keep it from moving. Okay, it should be perfectly flat. And of course now I've got to tighten it up, and I don't have anything here at the moment to tighten it up with. Over time my stuff has gone elsewhere, so excuse me a minute while I go and find my tools again. Alright, I found what I need here, and I have help while I'm doing this. Alright, I don't want to get that grease all over my hand if I can help you. See how much of it came out the bottom there. Alright, so the part is ready. Now the fun part is going to be getting it reinstalled over here. It goes under there. Let's readjust. This is going to go over here, and I'm going to set it down in here. And I'm trying to find the nut that goes on the bottom, and I seem to not know where that is at the moment. I'm going to keep searching for it though. It's got to be around here somewhere. So right under there, you'll see this sits here, and this bolt right here goes through here. Go down through there, thank you. And there's a hole right there, and that's where that's going to hold down. And that's going to screw down there, and there's this, excuse me, there's this spring right here that I'll have to get over here to attach to that, and then the pulley will sit on that other end down there. And let's see, where did that go? Here. And this bolt will go through the top of that, and this is just a little thing to hold to be sure that the belt stays there. So that's the way it's supposed to work to get that back into shape. Now I just need to figure out where my nut is that goes on the bottom of that. It's got to be around here somewhere, but this thing's been sitting right here for quite a while, so I'll let you know if I actually find it or not. So the secret is to think like yourself. And I got to looking, and sure enough, there's my nut right down in there. These little compartments that this mower has is places, I mean, I know that's a cup holder, but it's a great place to store something while you're not needing it. So there it is. So I have everything I need to put this thing back together now. I just need to tighten that thing. So I'm going to now attempt to do just that and get it back together. Got to reach under and find where that is. Alright. There we go. So the bolts, or the nut, excuse me, the nut is on it now. And all I need to do is get that tightened up. And then I'll have to get this on there. After I get the pulley on it, of course. And get the spring back on it, which is going to be a lot of fun. But let's see. I think I'm going to drop this down a little bit. Give me some more room to work with. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Getting that spring to come, because I'm not strong enough to make that spring pull. I might be, I know they make tools to specifically do that.
Can hit this thing and make it. I need that. I can't hit it.
Luna,
from here.
move, baby. Move. Move, babe. Back up. I was going to say, I think you need to go from that way. It's almost. Almost.
I need for it to go down.
Here, let me see that.
Alright, if you can get the screwdriver out and tap it.
Ah! Look at that.
That's a strong spring.
It is. Teamwork makes the dream work. So just to finish out about the lawnmower, it is running, but there's that pulley that sits there, the one that I had to get the part that it was sitting on. There's a part that comes out and goes down that kind of protects the belt from coming off. There's a bolt that runs through it. If I tighten that bolt up really tight, super tight, then the pulley is too tight and it doesn't work very well, and it makes too much tension on the belt, and I couldn't even hardly put it on. But if I leave it loose, then that piece runs over and is hitting the pulley and the belt, and we saw sparks flying. So I got to figure out, I think there's probably a bushing or a washer or something that I need to set on top of that pulley to keep that thing off of it a little more. I think maybe it was bugs. I've lost it, or it's gone away or something. So we'll just have to figure that out. I'll figure out. I'll go online and look it up, and I should be able to find something on it though. But anyway, guys, appreciate you watching. I know it's a little here and there video, but hey, our lives are many times here and there. We do things, and as I've told you, this is just me trying to show you everyday life of us trying to be homesteaders. And lawnmower, I got to mow the yard, and that's part of it. So you guys enjoy, and see you later.